Hi students, now I'm going to explain one of the important topic in quadratic equation. Okay, so generally we know what is quadratic equation. So any expression or equation in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Okay, and we already know how to solve this equation. I already explained in our previous classes. Once go and check those videos. Now in today's topic I'm going to explain, okay, sum of roots and product of roots. So what is sum of roots and product of roots of a quadratic equation? Very simple, okay. Sum of roots is minus b by a, product of the roots is c by a. Very simple formula. Okay, just remember sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a and product of the roots is equal to c by a. That means minus of, okay, coefficient of x term by coefficient of x square term. Similarly, if you see this, constant term by coefficient of x square. Okay, so what is sum of roots? Sum of roots is equal to minus of b by a. What is b? Coefficient of x. What is a? Coefficient of x square. Okay, product of roots c by a. C is constant, a is coefficient of x square. So we already know that any quadratic equation, okay, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 exists two roots. Okay, since its degree is 2, it exists two roots. Okay, let's take those roots are alpha and beta. Now our new topic is sum of the roots and product of the roots, right? So from this I can write sum of the two roots alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and this product of the roots alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Just remember these two formulas. Okay, let's consider a small example. Okay, simple example. Okay, for example, a quadratic equation. Let's take a question. Okay, x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Okay, so they'll ask you to find what is sum of the roots and what is product of the roots. Okay, very simple. This is very basic question. So we know every quadratic equation exists two roots. Let's take alpha and beta. So what are the sum of the roots? Okay, sum of the roots. Okay, can I say alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. What is b? B is coefficient of x. So that is 4. So here minus is already there. It will become minus 4 by a is coefficient of x square, which is 1, which is nothing but minus 4. Next, product of roots. Okay, product of roots nothing but alpha beta, which is c by a. What is c? Constant. Constant here is 4 by a here is 1, which is 4. Very simple. Okay, so consider a quadratic equation. They'll ask you sum of the roots and product of the roots. Just remember sum of the roots formula is minus b by a and product of the roots formula is c by a. Just take a, b, c values and replace here. You will get the sum of the roots as well as product of the roots. Okay. X square plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Okay, so he'll ask you to verify sum and product of the roots. Solve this question. So how to solve? Consider 4x. Our middle term is 4x, right? So 4x can be split. Okay, so that we should get the 4x square as the product. So when you multiply, you should get 4x square. When you do addition or subtraction, you must get 4x. Okay, so coming to the product 4x. So what are the factors of 4? 1 4 is 4, 2 4 ja 2 2 ja 4. Okay, so these are the factors. Then what is 1 plus 4? 1 plus 4 is 5. It is not fitting. So 2 2 ja 4. 2 plus 2 4. Okay, so take this x square plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. Our middle term can be split as x square plus 2x plus 2x, right? Plus 4 is equal to 0. Now underline these two, underline these two. So I can take x as common, you'll get x plus 2 here. And from this, if I take plus 2 as common, I'll get x plus 2 is equal to 0. Once verify x into x, x square, x into 2, 2x, 2 into x, 2x, plus into plus plus, 2 into 2, 4. As I said, whatever you get in the bracket, okay, you need to get same. Okay, if you get this and this are same, then you can take it as common. X plus 2 as common. Then what left here? X plus 2, I took it as common. Here x, here plus 2. So x plus 2 left. So from this I can write x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So from this x plus 2 is equal to 0, right? From this x is equal to minus 2. Here also x plus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2. So if we observe, we got two roots here. Let us take this is alpha and this is beta. Okay, clear? So from these two, I got alpha is equal to minus 2, beta is equal to minus 2. Then what is the sum of the roots? What is sum of roots? Sum of roots is equal to alpha plus beta. Okay, I got alpha is equal to minus 2. Okay, plus beta is equal to minus 2. So minus 2, which is minus 4. So I got alpha plus beta is equal to minus 4. Similarly, product nothing but alpha into beta. I got alpha as minus 2, beta as minus 2, which is minus into minus, 2 2 is 4. Okay, so I got alpha plus beta, that is sum of the roots as minus 4. Alpha into beta, product of the roots is equal to 4. So this I got by solving. Okay, I got alpha is equal to minus 2, beta is equal to minus 2, alpha plus beta is equal to minus 4, and alpha into beta is equal to 4. I got all these values by solving. Okay, so without solving, how can I get this? Okay, so given equation is this, no, x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So from this, what is sum of the roots? Sum of roots formula, which is minus b by a. Product of the roots formula, c by a. So minus of what is b here? B is plus 4. So plus into minus, minus. So minus 4. A is 1. So which is minus 4. Sum I got minus 4. What is product? C by a, which is 4 by 1, which is 4. So if you observe, I got product as 4, sum as minus 4. So while solving, I got two roots. If I added those two roots, I got minus 4. Means sum of the roots I got minus 4. Here also by formula also I got minus 4. Product of the roots I got 4, and by using the formula I got 4. Okay. So here I verified sum of the roots and product of the roots in two different ways. One is by solving, one is by using this formula. Consider this question. This is how they ask the question in the examination point of view. So what is the question? Determine sum and product of roots of a equation. What is the equation given? It is a quadratic equation. So what we need to do? We need to find sum and product of the given equation. So what is given equation? Given equation is x square plus 4x plus 3 equal to 0, and we need to determine sum as well as product. So what is sum of the roots formula? Sum of the roots, okay, sum of the roots is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So from this equation, a equal to 1, b equal to 4, c equal to 3, right? So minus of b is 4 by 1. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 4. Similarly, product of the roots. Product of roots alpha into beta is equal to c by a is the formula. So c is what? C is 3 and a is 1. Therefore, I got alpha into beta is equal to 3. Very simple. Okay, so what is the question? Determine, see, try to understand the question. Determine the sum and product of the equation. So we know sum formula, okay, which is minus b by a. Okay, substitute the values. Product of the form roots c by a, and simply, okay, replace the values. You will get sum of the roots as minus 4, product of the roots as 3. This is the product, this is the sum. And the question is not yet finished. Okay, and there is one more condition. Verify the answer by obtaining the roots of the equation. So how we will get roots of the equation? Roots of the equation we will get by, one is splitting middle term, one is using Sridharacharya method. So it is a very simple equation, that is x square plus 4x plus 3. Okay, I can split 4x as 3x plus 1x, right? So 3x plus 1x is 4x, plus into plus plus 3 1 are 3, which is our extreme. Okay, so from this I can write x square plus 4x can be written as 3x plus 1x plus 3 plus 3 equal to 0. So underline these two, underline these two. I can take x common from these, so it will be x plus 3. I can take nothing as common, so put 1, it will be x plus 3. And if you observe, the bracket term is same, I can take common x plus 3. After taking bracket term common, from here I got x, here I got plus 1. Okay, those left here I am writing. So from this x plus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 3. From this x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. So if you observe here, one root is alpha, another root is beta. So once try to find the sum. Alpha plus beta is equal to, alpha I got minus 3 plus beta I got minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1, right, which is minus 4. Then product alpha into beta, which is nothing but alpha is minus 3, beta is minus 1, which is 3. Okay, so once you observe here, okay, so justification of the question. So determine the sum and product of the equation. So this is a quadratic equation. I found sum and product by using the formula, and verify. So what is verify the answer by obtaining the roots. So first I solved the quadratic equation by splitting middle term. I got roots as this. Now in verification, okay, verification. If you see the verification, what is the sum of the roots I got? Minus 4. Product of the roots I got 3, which is same as formula. See, according to the formula, sum of the roots is minus 4. Here also minus 4. According to formula, product of the roots is 3. Here 3. Okay, so they may ask questions, okay, based on, okay, this concept is very important.